Curious to know what legends like Karl Lagerfeld, Bill Gates, Bobbi Brown, Steve Jobs, Michael Kors have in common? They are all successful, famous and rich people, but shockingly none of them also have a university degree. In this video we decided to introduce you 10 high-paying occupation, which doesn't require an university degree. Makeup artist, $64,000 per year. Recent decades have seen an increase in the demand for skilled makeup artists to work with politicians and for television and movies. The average salary for a makeup artist in the United States is around $64,000 per year, which is 36% above national average. The demand for makeup artists is estimated to grow 12.5% by 2026. 45% of makeup artists have a certificate or associate degree, with the second most common being a high school diploma at 32%. Fashion designer, $73,000 per year. Fashion designers hold a special place in our world. Their talent and vision play a big role in how people look and also contribute to the cultural and social environment. Fashion design can be an exciting and rewarding career. The average salary of a fashion designer is around $73,000 per year. Fashion designers often have similar levels of education. 63% of fashion designers have a certificate or associate degree. Overall, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that growth for fashion designers will be 3% between 2016 and 2026 because apparel is increasingly being produced overseas, and thus the need for fashion designers in the apparel industry will decline during these years. However, one sector of the fashion design field is expected to see growth: the retail trade industry. In retail, the need for fashion designers is expected to grow by 22% as companies demand more fashion-inspired clothing to sell in the mass market. Dental hygienist, $74,000 per year. The average salary for a dental hygienist in the United States is around $74,000 per year, which is 17% above the national average. Dental hygienists may be paid by the hour or may be salary-based. Good news is the dental hygienist is on growth. Based on one study, the dental hygienist job market is expected to grow by 19.7% by 2026. Dental hygienists typically need an associate's degree in dental hygiene to enter the occupation. Certificates, bachelor's degrees, and master's degrees in dental hygiene are also available, but are less common among dental hygienists. Dental hygienists often have similar levels of education. 79% of dental hygienists have a certificate or associate degree, with the second most common being a bachelor's degree at 21%. Elevator mechanic, $79,000 per year. The average salary for an elevator mechanic in the United States is around $79,000 per year, which is 38% above the national average. To become an elevator mechanic, at least a high school diploma or GED is required. Some elevator mechanics have an associate's degree in electronics. However, most usually learn their skills through apprenticeship programs that are sponsored by local businesses, unions and contractors. 48% of elevator mechanics have a certificate or associate degree, with the second most common being a high school diploma at 40%. Radiation therapists, $82,000 per year. A radiation therapist is someone who treats cancer and other diseases in patients by giving radiation treatments. Considering the fact that the average salary for a radiation therapist in the United States is around $82,000 per year, you may be surprised that 62% of radiation therapists have a certificate or associate degree. Depending on whether you choose to pursue an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, an aspiring radiation therapist could be ready to work in the field in less than 3 years. As mentioned earlier, the average salary for a radiation therapist is around $82,000 per year, which is 30% above the national average. It is good to know that the radiation therapist job market is expected to grow by 12.6% between 2016 and 2026. Computer programmer, $85,000 per year. The average salary for a computer programmer in the United States is around $85,000 per year, which is 41% above the national average. Considering 33% of computer programmers have a certificate or high school diploma, computer programming is one of most lucrative and also most wanted jobs in the market. Computer programmers are quite inquisitive and curious people that often like to spend time alone with their thoughts. They also tend to be conventional, meaning that they are usually detail-oriented and organized, and like working in a structured environment. If you are one or both of these archetypes, you may be well suited to be a computer programmer. Games artist, $90,000 per year. Game companies are always on the lookout for game artists who display exceptional talent and creativity. The average wage for a games artist in the United States is around $90,000 per year, which is 40% above the national average. While talent and passion can go a long way, many top employers prefer candidates with a degree in a related field. 39% of game artists have certificate or associate degrees. No matter which degree program is chosen, there are a number of essential courses to take, such as illustration and computer graphics. Overall, you don't need to have a degree in order to land a high-paying job, but you must be willing to undergo other types of training. Most of the jobs we mentioned in this video only require a high school diploma or a certificate. If you have no clue what you want to do after high school and you don't want to be burdened with a ton of student loans, you can choose one of the jobs in this list and enjoy a high-paying job without ever going to university. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.